find the equation of tangent and normal to the following curve at given value of x. So here again, so we know that equation of tangent, this one is dy over dx. This is how we get the value of tangent. So from normal, when we get the gradient of tangent, so we can use m1, m2 is equal to -1, m2 is equal to -1 divided by m1. Alright, and we know that tangent and normal, so the curve will always be like this or like this, which is a straight line. So we are going to use the equation of straight line. Y minus y1 is equal to m x minus x1. So if any one of you asks, so can you use y is equal to mx plus c? Yes, you can use, but then this one you have to find what is your c. But this one you can directly substitute the coordinate, which is y1 and x1, and then you can just key in your gradient, which is much easier. So here for a, y is equal to 2x cubed minus 4x plus 3. X is equal to 1. So here we see here, so if you wanted to get the equation of tangent and normal, so what you need to know is the gradient, and you need to know what is your coordinate. So you see here, you are only given x, so you need to find what is your y. So when x is equal to 1, your y is equal to 2, 1 cubed minus 4, 1 plus 3. So here you get 2 minus 4 plus 3, -2 plus 3 is 1. So here you get the coordinates of 1, 1. So we continue here. So y is equal to 2x cubed minus 4x plus 3. So when you differentiate here, so you bring the power, you bring forward and multiply with constant. So 3 times 2 you get 6, sorry. And then x, power of 3 minus 1 is 2. Okay, and then minus, so 4x, when you differentiate the one with only x, you only get to take the constant, which is 4. Y, okay, never mind. So this one is x, right? X is actually x power 1. When you minus the power with 1, you get x power of 0, which is equal to 1. So that's why we only take the constant, because 4 times x power of 0 or 4 times 1 is equal to 4. So this one we get 0. So now we get the equation of the gradient of tangent. So we know that we are given point 1, 1. So here when x is equal to 1, dy over dx is equal to 6. This one will be 1 square minus 4. So you substitute when x is equal to 1, what is the gradient when x is equal to 1? So this one is 6 minus 4, which is equal to 2. So here you know that your m1, so here we know that your m1 where to write. So m1 is equal to 2. So we are still A. So here when m1 is equal to 2, so this one is tangent y minus y1 is equal to m x minus x1, and we have 1, 1, right? So here y minus y1 is equal to 1 is equal to your m is 2, x minus x1 is 1. So y minus 1 is equal to 2x. 2 times -1 is -2. So y is equal to 2x minus 2. So we bring -1 to the right. We get +1. So here is 2x minus 1. So this is the equation of tangent. So here equation of normal. So we need to know what is our gradient. This one is the same, right? So m2 is equal to -1. You see here -1 divided by m1. m1 is 2. So here you get -1 over 2. So now you can substitute from the formula. So y minus y1 is 1. Your gradient is now -1 over 2. So here is x minus x1 is 1. So y minus 1 is equal to negative half x. So this one, negative half times x is negative half x. Negative half times negative 1, you get positive half. So y is equal to negative half x. So here you have plus half, and then you bring negative 1 to the right, you get positive 1. So here y is equal to negative half x. So here you get half plus 1, which is equal to 3 over 2. Okay. P, y is equal to set x minus 1 over set x. X is equal to 4. So like I told you, when we want to find the equation of tangent and normal, we are using equation of straight line. So we need to know what is our gradient and what is our coordinates. So we need to know what is our y. So we have x, we can get our y. So y is equal to set 4 minus 1 over set 4, which is equal to 2 minus 1 over 2, which is equal to, this one is 4 over 2 minus 1, which is equal to 3 over 2. So you get 4 and 3 over 2. So this one is 4 and 3 over 2. So you have this one. So now we are going to find the equation of tangent. So here we have y is equal to set x minus 1 over set x, right? So to do differentiation, the power needs to be outside. So what do I mean by that is that this one is x power of half minus 1 over, this one will be x, power of half as well. But then the power needs to be up. So we have x half minus x negative half. So you see, now only we can differentiate. So here, so dy over dx is equal to, so we bring the power forward, we have half, right? We bring forward, we get half x, and then we minus the power with 1. So this one would be half minus 1. And then here you have negative here, right? So this one you can directly put negative and negative, it become positive, because this one, when you bring forward, you will multiply with here and minus, you get negative. Or you can, okay, just show you a slow one. This one negative, so negative half, you bring forward, you get negative half. So this one is x, right? And then we minus the power with half minus 1. What do I mean by just now is that you have, negative negative, you can directly put positive here. So this one is half x, half minus 1 is negative half, negative negative positive. So here half x, negative half minus 1, you get negative 3 over 2. So we don't want the power to be up, so we bring it down. So up here we only have 1. So this one will be 2x power of half plus 1 over 2x power of 3 over 2. So we know over here mean third, so which is 1 over 2 third x plus 1 over 2 third x power of 3. So we know that at this point, so when x is equal to 4, so dy over dx is equal to, so we substitute with 4, so 1 over 2 third 4 plus 1 over 2 third 4 cube, right? So here we get 1 over 2 plus 1 over 2 4 cube. So what do we get? This one is 64, right? So 64, can use calculator, 1 over 4 plus 1 over 2, 8, which is equal to 5 over 16. So here we know that where to write. So this one, m1 is equal to 5 over 16. So you know that your y, so m is equal to 5 over 16, and then the coordinate is 4, 3 over 2. So the equation of tangent, so y minus y1 is 3 over 2 is equal to, so your m is 5 over 16 minus x1 is equal to, so your m is 5 over 16, so x minus x1 is equal to 4. So here y minus 3 over 2 is equal to 5 over 16x. 5 over 16 times 4, so 4 and 4 can be cut off, so you get negative 5 over 4. So y is equal to, so this one you bring to the right, you get 5 over 16x minus 5 over 4. Negative 3 over 2 will become positive 3 over 2. So we get 5 over 16x. So this one negative 5 over 4 plus 3 over 2. So negative 5 plus 6, you get 1 over 4. So equation of normal. So we know that this one, the gradient is 5 over 16. So m2 is equal to negative 1 divided by 5 over 16. So we get negative 16 over 5. So here y minus y1 is 3 over 2 is equal to m is negative 16 over 5. So x minus x1 is equal to 4. So y minus 3 over 2 is equal to negative 16 over 5x. Negative 16 over 5 times negative 4, we get positive 3264 over 5. So here y is equal to, so this one we bring to the right, we get negative 16 over 5x plus 64 over 5. Negative 3 over 2 is equal to plus 3 over 2. So here we get y is equal to negative 16 over 5x. So 64 over 5 plus 3 over 2. So we get plus 143 over 10. C, y is equal to third x plus 1, x is equal to 3. So when x is equal to 3, y is equal to third 3 plus 1, which is equal to third 4, which is equal to 2. So we have the coordinate, which is 3 and 2. So here y is equal to third x plus 1. So to differentiate, we take the power out, power of half. Now we can differentiate. So dy over dx is equal to, so we bring the power forward. So half x plus 1, half minus 1 is actually negative half. And then you differentiate what is inside here. When you differentiate x, you get 1. When you differentiate 1, you get 0. So here you get half x plus 1 negative half. Here dy over dx is equal to, so you bring the power down, you get 1 over 2x plus 1 half, or 1 over 2 third x plus 1. So here when x is equal to 3, when x is equal to 3, because we wanted to know at this point, dy over dx is equal to 1 over 2 third 3 plus 1, which is equal to 1 over 2 third 4, which is equal to 1 over 2, 2, which is equal to 1 over 4. So here we know that m1 is equal to 1 over 4. And this one, the coordinate is 3, 2. So here, so just see, so m is equal to 1 over 4. This one is 1 over 4. And then we have coordinate of 3, 2. So here, the equation of tangent, so y minus y1 here, y1 is equal to 2 is equal to m is 1 over 4. So x minus x1 is 3. So y minus 2 is equal to 1 over 4x. So we multiply 1 over 4 times negative 3, you get negative 3 over 4. So y is equal to 1 over 4x. So negative 2 we bring to the right, we get negative 3 over 4 plus 2, which is equal to 1 over 4x. Negative 3 over 4 plus 2, so 2 times 4 is 8. Negative 5 plus 8. Negative 3 plus 8 is positive 5 over 4. We can use calculator. So here you get the equation of tangent. So for equation of normal, so we know that m1 is 1 over 4, which means m2 is equal to negative 1 divided by the gradient. So here we get negative 4. Okay, so the equation of normal, so y minus y1 is equal to 2, m is equal to negative 4, x minus x1 is 3. So y minus 2 is equal to negative 4x. Negative 4 times negative 3, we get positive 12. So y is equal to negative 4x plus 12 plus 2. So here you get negative 4x plus 14. So this one is the equation of normal. So d, y is equal to 5 over x squared plus 1, x is equal to negative 2. So again, to do equation, we need to know what is the coordinate and the gradient. So we wanted to find what is our coordinate first. So when x is equal to negative 2, y is equal to 5 divided by 2 squared plus 1, which is 5 divided by 5, which is equal to 1. So we know that this one, the coordinate is negative 2 and 1. Okay, so now we can continue. So 5 is a constant. So here we can actually bring the power up. So this one is power of 1. So y is equal to 5 x squared plus 1 negative 1. There is another way. When you have this one, you can also use quotient rule. So quotient rule, this one. So quotient rule is equal to this one, v du over dx minus u dv over dx is equal to v squared. But actually this one is easier, but then in case if you couldn't see that this one can be bringing up, you can use this one and get the same answer. Okay, so here, so now we can differentiate. So dy over dx is equal to, first, we bring the power forward. We have negative 1. We bring forward. Negative 1 times 5. We get negative 5. So whenever we have power, we have equation with power outside, we don't touch the inside first. We just let it write it back. So this one is negative 1 minus 1, right? Then only we differentiate what is inside. Okay. So here we get dy over dx is equal to, so here we get negative 5 x squared plus 1 negative 2. So when we differentiate x squared, we get 2x. When we differentiate 1, we get 0. So in this case, negative 5 times 2x, we get negative 10x. And then this one is x squared plus 1 negative 2. Then we can bring the power down, negative 10x, x squared plus 1 square. So here we have the point here. So when x is equal to -2, then we can find our dy over dx is equal to -10, -2 divided by, this one would be -2 square plus 1 square. This one is 20 divided by, this one is 4 plus 1 is 5. 5 divided 5 square is 25. So 20 over 25, we can make it small, divide by 5, we get 4 over 5. So here you know that your M1 is equal to 4 over 5. So here we know that M1 is equal to 4 over 5 and the coordinate just now is -2 and 1. So the equation of tangent, so y minus y1 is 1, the gradient is 4 over 5, so this one is x minus x1 is -2. So y minus 1 is equal to 4 over 5x. So negative and negative become positive, right? So 4 over 5 times +2, we get +8 over 5. So this one y is equal to 4 over 5x plus 8 over 5. -1 we bring to the right, will become +1. So we get 4 over 5x. So 8 plus 5 is 13 over 5. You can just use calculator. 8 over 5 plus 1. So this one is equation of tangent. So equation of normal, y minus y1 is equal to, so y1 is 1 is equal to, so the gradient is m2 is equal to -1 divided by, the gradient is 4 over 5, so we get -5 over 4. So this one is -5 over 4. X minus x1 is equal to -2. So this one is -5 over 4, x plus 2. So y is equal to -5 over 4x. -5 over 4 times 2, we get -10 over 4. And then -1, we bring it to the right, will become +1. So here we get -5 over 4x. So this one is -10 over 4 plus this one is 4 over 4. So we get -6 over 4. Okay. So if you can make it smaller, you can make it smaller, 3 over 2. Or you can also do, if you can multiply everything with 4. So you get 4y is equal to -5x. This one would be -6. So 4y plus 5x plus 6 is equal to 0 is also acceptable. Okay. So this one is D. Okay. So y is equal to 2 plus 1 over x. X is equal to -1. So when x is equal to -1, y is equal to 2 plus 1 over -1. So here you get 2 plus 1 over -1 is -1. So 2 plus 1 is equal to 3. So we get the which is equal to 2 minus 1, which is equal to 1. So we get the coordinate, which is -1, 1. Okay, now we can differentiate. So here we have y is equal to 2 plus, so 1 over x, we need the power to be up. So x -1. So dy over dx is equal to 2 will become 0. So this one we bring forward, -1, bring forward, you get -1 x, and then we minus the power with 1, we get negative. So -1 actually we don't have to write, so x -2. So we don't want the power to be negative, so we bring it down. So okay, now we get dy over dx. So we know that when x is equal to 1, dy over dx is equal to negative 1 divided by 1 square. So here you get negative 1. So we know that this one, m1 is equal to negative 1. So here you have the coordinate, which is negative 1, 1, and then you have the gradient, which is negative 1. Then you can make equation. So y minus y1 is 1 is equal to m is negative 1, x minus x1 is negative 1. So y minus 1 is equal to negative x. So this one is, I should write, this one is plus 1, right? So negative 1 times plus 1, you get negative 1. So here y is equal to negative x minus 1. This one you bring to the right, you get positive 1. So here you get negative x because this one can be cancelled out. So this one is tangent, and the equation of normal, m2 is equal to negative 1 divided by m1. m1 is negative 1, so here you get 1. So here y minus y1 is 1, m2 is 1, x minus x1 is negative 1. Y minus 1 is equal to x plus 1. So y is equal to x plus 1. This one you bring to the right will become positive 1. So you get x plus 2. F, y is equal to x cubed plus 3 divided by x plus 1, where x is equal to 3. So here when x is equal to 3, y is equal to 3 square plus 3 divided by 3 plus 1. So 9 plus 3 is 12 divided by 4, you get 3. So we know that the coordinate here is x is 3, y is 3. Okay, now we can differentiate. So we know we have two equations up and down, so we can use quotient rule. We have to use quotient rule. Okay, so dy over dx is equal to v du over dx minus u dv over dx divided by v square. So you have to use this formula. In order to use this formula, you have to know what is your v, what is your du over dx, what is your u, and what is your dv over dx. So we know that up here is u, and this one here is v. So u is x squared plus 3, your v is x plus 1. So du over dx is equal to, when you differentiate x squared, you get 2x. This one you get 0. dv over dx is equal to, when you differentiate x, you get 1. Now you can substitute because you have all these 4. So here dy over dx is equal to, so your v here is x plus 1. Your du over dx is 2x. Right, this one is x plus 1, okay. Minus, so your u is x squared plus 3. Your dv over dx is 1. Divided by v square. V is x plus 1 square. So here x times 2x, you get 2x square. 1 times 2x, you get plus 2x. Negative times x square, you get negative x square. Negative times 3, you get negative 3. Divided by x plus 1 square. So this one, 2x square minus x square, you get x square. Negative, okay, plus 2x is plus 2x lah. And then you have minus 3. So this one you have x plus 1 square. So here, so when x is, so this one is 3, 3, right? So when x is equal to 3, so your dy over dx is equal to, so you just substitute 3 inside here, which is 3 square plus 2, 3 minus 3 divided by 3 plus 1 square. This one you get 9 plus 6 minus 3 divided by 3 plus 1 is 4. 4 square is 16. So 9 plus 6 is 15. 15 minus 3 is 12 over 16. So you can use 4 divided by 4. You get 3 divided by 4. You get 4. So now you get 3 over 4. So this one, we have to write m1 is equal to 3 over 4. So here last one. So here your m1 is 3 over 4 and then your coordinate is 3, 3. Okay, so for equation of tangent, y minus y1 is 3, this one is x, this one is y, is equal to, so m is 3 over 4, x minus x1 is 3. So y minus 3 is equal to 3 over 4x. 3 over 4 times negative 3, you get negative 9 over 4. So y is equal to 3 over 4x minus 9 over 4. So negative 3 you bring to the right, you get positive 3. So here you get 3 over 4x minus 9 over 4 plus 3. 3 times 4 is 12. Negative 9 plus 12 is positive 3 over 4. This one is y. So equation of normal, so you need to know the gradient. The coordinate is the same. So m2 is equal to negative 1 divided by 3 over 4. We get negative 4 over 3. So here y minus y1 is 3 is equal to m is negative 4 over 3. So x minus x1 is 3. Okay, so y minus 3 is equal to negative 4 over 3 times x, you get negative 4 over 3x. Negative 4 over 3 times negative 3, you get positive 12 over 3. So here is actually you get 4. So y is equal to, so this one we bring to the right. So negative 4 over 3x. So you have positive 4. Negative 3, when we bring to the right, it will become positive 3. So this one y is equal to negative 4 over 3x plus 7.